Hello everybody, Brad here today and welcome back to Project Hospital. So in this episode we're going to be having a look at the big hospital for infectious diseases. This is a brand new built up pre-made hospital that comes with the brand new Infectious Diseases DLC. This is the one I've been using for my episodes, having the first look at the brand new DLC, hence where you can see a stampede of staff coming into the hospital. So what we're going to do is have a quick look at the hospital, the departments, the different rooms, etc., and show you around basically. So this is what it looks like from the outside, which is very, very nice. I really like this hospital. It does not come with these ambulances. These are just ambulances that I have placed into the game whilst I've been doing my episodes for my Let's Play series. Well, not a series, but you know, my first look series. So guys, let's start on the top. Oh my god, what is this? Significant floods. Oh my god. Hospitals should prepare for a large number of various illnesses and an influx of wounded patients. Let's accept that. My ambulances are going to start going out. I'm going to pause the game whilst we have a look at this hospital. So the top floor is basically just elevators coming out here, and you have a couple of rooms up here which looks like it's preparing itself for a helicopter. I'm not going to say much more. Wink wink, hint hint. So the floor down below, you have a massive floor here that you can do whatever you like with. So have we got a new department coming to the game very shortly, or have they got this up here to prepare you for something like the administrative department or the pathology department? Who knows? So on the left here, I believe this is the general surgery department. And these departments in the game, they're nice and compact, even though they hold lots and lots of rooms and objects. So as you can see, you have a corridor with the receptions facing each other outside, then a thin nurses station which is next to another corridor with common room and rest room. You have 2 doctors' offices for most of the departments, 2 diagnostic units, then a sonography room, an on-call room, then a high dependency unit at the back here, and then a small regular ward. Along every floor you also have these really nicely done balconies. So this is the general surgery department, and we can already see some of the new objects in the game, like the corner cabinet. What else have we got? We've got some whiteboards somewhere. Yeah, we've got these new whiteboards here. If I zoom in a little bit, these new whiteboards just here as well. So very, very nice. I really like how they've done it. I like the high dependency units with like the modern hospital beds. And you have these 2 at the back, which are, you know, really kept for the really serious patients. So I really like how they've set this out. Oh my god, ambulances are going mental down there. Let's pause just so the ambulances aren't drowning out the noise. So I like the reception areas out here that kind of face each other. I really like how they've done that. And then here we go into orthopedy, which is again very, very similar to the general surgery department, just flipped around. So as we can see here, you have the high dependency unit, regular ward, on-call room, diagnostic units. I really like how they've actually placed in an x-ray room into the orthopedic unit. Obviously a lot of these patients are going to need x-ray at some point, so I think that's a really nice touch. It's a really good idea. And then a very similar format just here. If we go down one more, we have another free, at least half of the wing here. And they've actually popped all of the cleaning closets for the different departments all in one space, which I thought was quite an interesting idea. I don't know if I would do that in a hospital that I built myself from scratch, but it's a good idea. I like it. It's a bit different. So here on this side we have Neurology, which again is a very, very similar layout, well, the exact same layout as above in the other 2 departments. So this is Neurology just here. We can unpause the game until another ambulance comes and disturbs our peace. Then on this side over here we have Cardiology, again very, very similar layout, but I really like how they've done it. Here they've actually flipped it so the balcony is on this side with the high dependency unit here, and same here. So on the floor below, over this side of the hospital, we have an extensive radiology wing, which has at least 2 of all of the radiology rooms, I believe. Really like how they've set this out. Makes sense. I believe they've used the prefabs over here, but I like the little touches, like the little waiting areas here, look, with the chairs. It just looks really, really good. I really like the layout of this hospital. It looks great, it really, really does. And I like the contrast of the brick with the kind of the modern front of the building. With the shelters here, looks really great. The ambulance entrance, again, just looks awesome. So I really like how they've done that with the bridges going across to the different wings of the hospital. So here you have the intensive care unit, which I think looks really, really great. Let's pause the game. So basically you have 2 ICU units with a separate on-call room and nurses station for each. And then in these you have 2 doctors, 1 a day, 1 at night, and then 4 nurses, 2 in a day, 2 at night. And you have an on-call room, a restroom here, and a cleaning closet all at the back. So I really like how they've done that. I think that looks really, really nice. It means you have your staff right next to your patients, which is really, really cool, right? And then over this side, you have all of the operating theatres for the department. Again, I really like how they've done that. Lots of windows. So if you're waiting for someone to come out of the operating theatre, a friend or a member of your family, you can kind of sit here and look out at, I assume, the majestic views. So I really, really like that. I think it's one of my favourite floors. It looks very busy. You know what I'm like, guys. I like busy floors. I just think that looks really, really cool. Oh, you actually have the door here that I placed. Let's get rid of that door. I'll place it to show the new door off. You probably wouldn't want to go out that door because you might fall and break your leg or something. So the floor that we've been spending lots and lots of time on. So you have the Infectious Diseases department down here, which I've changed a few bits up, but not too much. So you have the brand new isolation ward, call room just here, nurses station, reception, toilet, common room, 2 doctors' offices or DID offices for infectious diseases. Then you have 2 diagnostic units, a cardiography unit, and a regular ward. Now, obviously, in the infectious diseases department, you have new yellow areas, which are biohazard areas, which are entry only if you're wearing a protective face mask and gloves. So very, very exciting, and check out my earlier first look videos to have a full kind of rundown of what's new in the infectious diseases department. Over here you have internal medicine, which again looks amazing. A slightly different layout here because you have this special procedures unit in place of the cardiography or sonography unit. But again, it looks really, really good. Looks great. I don't know, there's not much more to say really. I really like the layout of this hospital. I think it looks amazing. Then over in this wing you have the medical labs, which again just look absolutely fantastic. So you've got lots of labs in this kind of one room area here, which I wouldn't say it's realistic. I think, lots of labs do to try and keep these separate, especially, like the hematology and microbiology you to keep separate. But I have to say it looks absolutely fantastic from this, from this view. It does look fantastic. And over here, I've actually staffed the individual labs. And then over this side, you've got the observation unit for the trauma centre, with again, common room, little storage room and cleaning closet, and then a restroom just here. So last but not least, you have the ground floor with the trauma centre in here, which looks fantastic. I too like to keep my trauma centre into bays that are very separate. You have these 2 here, which are also kind of walled off at the front, which looks really cool. So you have some serious trauma, you could be in there, or if you suspect an infectious disease, something like that, come on, be quiet and come down an ambulance. And then you have the emergency unit over here with all of the doctor's offices and the reception area just here, which just looks fantastic really. And it tells you where to go for different departments, which looks really cool. Yeah, I really like this hospital. I think it looks amazing. Really, really nice gardens outside. I love the modern entrance. And you've also got a wing over here, which is completely separate and actually has nothing in it. So you could fill this up with the admin department, like gift shops, pharmacies, lounges, all that kind of stuff. So it looks absolutely fantastic. So there we go. This is the big hospital, which is brand new, with the Infectious Diseases DLC. I really hope you enjoyed this quick review of the hospital, and I'll see you very shortly in a brand new episode of Project Hospital. Guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel down below if you haven't done so already. And please feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Have a great day. See you later.